Hi, everybody. It's Julie from Journey to the Spirit, and I am delighted today to introduce you to Pamela Mcardle, um, Journey to the Spirit guide and USA manager. And we're speaking to Pam in San Diego. Hi, Pam. How are you going?
Good. Hi, Julie.
I know that it's 6:30 at night over there and it's 9:30 a.m. over here in Perth, Western Australia. So a bit of a time difference, but thank God for Zoom. We can connect.
Yes.
um, Recently, Pam had a major change in her life after many, many years in the corporate world as an executive assistant, working in 3 different countries: Ireland, Australia, and the US. And through a very stressful and what must have been a challenging decision, made a major change in your life. So, Pam, just tell us a little bit about that and what led you to that decision.
Well, Julie, I had worked in the corporate world from a very young age, and pretty much that's all I knew.
Right.
I had contemplated changing careers at several stages in my life,
Right.
but I was hesitant and, to be honest, a little scared because in the US, you need very good health insurance, and your health benefits are always attached to your corporate work benefits.
Right.
So that's what kept me there. But unfortunately, in my last position, the environment became very toxic, and I knew I had to get out. I was totally stressed out. I had extremely high blood pressure. I was almost hospitalized for it.
Oh my God.
So pretty much after speaking to my doctors, I went home and I had pretty much a good, honest chat with myself and decided there and then, that was it. I'm done. I'm changing my career.
My goodness, that must have taken so much courage to get to that point, but clearly blood pressure through the roof was enough indication that enough was enough. So how did you actually feel when you made that decision that enough was enough?
I had a lot of different feelings because I did enjoy what I did for my career, and I was actually good at it.
Yes.
So I felt sad. I felt a little bit angry. A lot of emotions came up. I cried. I felt relieved at the same time.
Yeah,
Um,
right.
and yeah, I pretty much knew I just had to sit with it for a while,
Yeah.
and everything would be okay, and
Yeah.
I would move forward.
And when you were sitting with it, was it really uncomfortable, or did you have practices that you resorted or reverted to or did more of at the time?
A bit of both, actually. I was meditating at the time, but not for very long. So I was meditating every day, so that definitely helped. I was doing a little bit of yoga, so now I had more time to do more yoga,
Yeah.
which I really love.
Yeah.
And then I decided to sign up and take Reiki. And I did Reiki 1 and 2, and I can't wait to take level 3 because I absolutely love it and know the benefits,
Yeah.
and it works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
So
isn't
that
it
definitely
amazing
helped.
about Reiki in that you do it and you realize that you've actually been doing it for a long time?
Yeah.
Naturally. Yeah. Yeah. So your first initial stages were that you started exploring the yoga and the meditation, and was there anything that became clear in this time of spaciousness for you that that's what you wanted to pursue down the track, or were you thinking that you would have a break from the corporate world and go back to it?
No, I decided that I was pretty much finished with the corporate world at that stage. I felt that my health was way more important than any good job. So I had to think, well, what are my gifts? What am I good at? And what can I offer people?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I thought about it, and the things that came up to me were I love people, and I love nothing more than getting together with people, old and new friends, to have a chat and have a laugh. I love to travel. I like animals. I'm very much into holistic health and nutritional science. And I had been reading a lot prior to this about Ayurveda. So then a light bulb went off, and I thought, well, I love, and I've been following Journeys of the Spirit. And I've always been waiting for the opportunity to take one of their retreats. So I thought, okay, I'm off to India.
Wow.
So that was it.
And the timing presented itself perfectly.
Absolutely perfect. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when you went to Kerala, what was the thing that, or the aspects of Kerala and the Ayurvedic retreat? Was it your worlds all coming together in a world, which is our Kerala retreats, and you just went, aha? What were you thinking when you were up there? What did you think?
Pretty much, I didn't know what to expect because I had never gone on a retreat like that before. So I was really, really blown away. I mean, the place was amazing. It was very calm. It was very peaceful. I loved everything about it: the food, the pranayama, the yoga. The massages were out of this world. Nothing. I'd never experienced anything like that before, ever.
Yeah.
Just everything, the location, the sunsets.
Yeah.
So I spent 2 weeks there, and I was on my own because Journeys of the Spirit didn't have a retreat at the time.
Yep. Yep.
So I had a lot of time on my own, plenty of time to think. So yeah, after 2 weeks, when I came back home, I pretty much knew the direction I wanted to go in.
Yeah.
I still don't know exactly,
Yeah.
how it's all going to come together, but
Yeah.
it is coming together. I'm doing lots of different pieces of the puzzle.
Absolutely. And that's exactly the key message here, is that the ingredients that you've been so passionate about your whole life, like I know that you've juiced for the last, is it 15 years?
Yeah, 15 or 16 years. Yes.
Yeah. And the health benefits that you've got from that, and the yoga and the Reiki and the meditation, which you've done naturally, trying to fit it into your corporate day, and now you can do more. And of course, with COVID happening literally, what was it, 3 months or 4 months after your major decision and your trip to Kerala, has that cemented everything for you in a good way?
Yes, it was perfect timing for me personally.
Yeah.
It gave me time that I would not have otherwise had. So I signed up for a 6-month holistic nutrition course, which I'm absolutely loving. It's supposed to be a part-time course, but there's no way, it's full on.
Yeah.
And if I had a full-time job, I really don't know if I would get through it.
Yeah.
So I'm absolutely loving studying. I haven't done it for a long time, so it's nice. And just loving the quietness everywhere. Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, it's sort of like being on retreat, isn't it?
Yeah,
Anywhere
kind
in
of.
the world, retreat in your own home, and I know you've got a beautiful space there with your family, so it's sort of like your own retreat. Well, it is your own retreat. So
yeah,
absolutely fantastic. So what I'm really wanting to share with our beautiful global community of journeyers is that no matter where you are in life and whatever stresses you're dealing with, really take note of that stress, because in Pam's situation, her blood pressure went through the roof. She wasn't sleeping, and the stress was impacting her physiology, which it does do. And thank God she took notice, and thank God you had the courage. It would have taken enormous courage, especially in the United States, where your health system is so expensive and so necessary for your survival in a way. that would have taken enormous courage to do that, to jump into the void. But I'm just so excited about what we're going to share with Journeys in the future, in that you've got a Kerala retreat already booked for October 2020. We don't know, none of us know whether that's going to go ahead yet or not, but we're very excited that you can share your gifts with others down the track. And of course, in US locations, once that sort of opens up, to lead retreats in various locations around the United States, which offers our journey as a whole different menu, which we didn't have before. So that's all really exciting. So thank you so much for talking with us tonight, Pam, and I've absolutely loved hearing your story, and I know others will enjoy the same. So thank you. Namaste.
Thank you so much, Julie. I appreciate it.
Pleasure.